Chapter 62:54. Jimmy nodded repeatedly and said respectfully, "Then I will still use sister-in-law." After that, he did not forget to look at Pollard and asked carefully, "Professor Watt, do you have any objection?" "Of course none," Pollard said in a friendly manner. "After all, you have been relatives for decades. I fully understand and accept it." "That's good." Jimmy breathed a sigh of relief and then said, "Please rest assured, I will set an ambush and return as soon as possible today. After returning to the United States, I will settle my family in the shortest time, and then meet with our law firm boss. After completing the task assigned by Mr. Wade, I will come to report to you as soon as possible." Steve on the side remembered and said, "I will ask someone to call their boss now." After that, he said, "Oh no, I will call him personally." Then, Steve asked the butler for the other party's phone number, and asked the butler to greet the other party in advance, informing the other party that Steve took the initiative to talk to him. Ellis' boss, Nate Ellis, heard the butler of the Rothschild family say that the family heir Steve was going to call him, and the whole person was excited beyond words. He also thought that his handling of Jimmy's affairs was recognized by him, and he was going to call him personally to praise himself. So he excitedly waited in front of the phone, waiting for Steve's call. When Steve dialed his number, he picked up the phone instantly and said politely, "Hello. I'm Nate Ellis." Steve hummed and said lightly, "I'm Steve Rothschild." Nate Ellis said respectfully, "Hello, Mr. Rothschild. It's my honor to receive a call from you. What do you want to talk to me about?" Steve said lightly, "I called to tell you that from now on, you must never embarrass Jimmy Smith again." "Ah?" Nate Ellis asked in astonishment. "Mr. Rothschild, it was your butler who called and said that you wanted to teach him a lesson. So I fired him. I didn't intend to embarrass him." Steve said coldly, "I know, but the situation has changed a bit. The reason why I met Jimmy was because I was attending the wedding of a close friend of mine in China. I didn't expect that he was a distant relative of my close friend. And we have already cleared up all the misunderstandings. So you must not embarrass him again. Otherwise I will not be able to explain to my close friend. If you make me lose face in front of my close friend, then I will definitely not forgive you. In addition, I tell you, I have promised my close friend that I will help my friend take good care of Jimmy. If you dare to do anything to him, I will definitely not forgive you, do you understand?" Nate Ellis wanted to slap himself in the face and curse it in his heart. "Damn it, there are such things in this world? You wanted me to teach him a lesson, and after I taught him a lesson, you say such things again. Isn't this being a hooligan? You have to know that I have offended Jimmy Smith to death. Let him know that I deliberately designed to leave him with a handle. And let him know that I will send him to jail to please you. Aren't you cheating me?" Seeing that Nate Ellis was speechless for a while, Steve said, "I'll let Jimmy talk to you." After that, he handed the phone to Jimmy. Jimmy gritted his teeth and took the phone. He opened his mouth and said sarcastically, "Oh, boss, I'm so sorry to disappoint you." When Nate Ellis heard this, he immediately smiled and said, "Jimmy, don't say that. It was all misunderstandings before. It's okay to have misunderstandings. It's good that they can be resolved. I will hold a board meeting as soon as possible to vote on your joining the board of directors. When you come back, you will be a member of the board of directors." After that, he quickly asked, "By the way, Jimmy, when are you coming back? I will pick you up at the airport in person."